Hey, Travis, did you get a phone call from Ottawa by chance?
Who specifically is calling? Is this a CRA?
No, I thought it was the Ottawa Senators because they sounds like they're calling everybody trying to sign a goaltender these days. I thought they might have been on your radar.
You know what? I did get a call from Ottawa the other day and I hung up. It might have been one of the GMs.
See, there you go. You thought it was RevCam. Turns out it was the Senators looking for a goalie.
Hello, is this Mr. Ridgen? Who's speaking? Oh, this is... See you later. Oh, it was the GM.
Yeah, you may have passed up an opportunity. They went all the way down to the East Coast to get a couple of goaltenders, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, for the record, I don't answer calls unless the number's in there. If it's no caller ID, likely spam, just a random number, I don't answer. So to whoever called, GM of the Senators, please text first or leave a voicemail.
Smart man.
Or call the voicemail line for the show. But sorry, carry on with the Senators situation.
Yeah, no, I just find it interesting. They had a couple of goalies go down and then brought a couple up from the American League, and one of them got injured, and there was more injured. And I know the American League was scrambling, the East Coast was scrambling, and we know how that kind of shuffles all the way down to some of the SP and the Fed and whatnot. So I was just wondering if there's enough shakeage that you may have gotten a phone call somewhere in the ranks.
I got a couple phone calls. We'll talk about it maybe more next week when someone maybe becomes a little bit more finalized, but I would definitely say it's definitely not a bad situation when all these guys are getting injured because somebody needs goalies, and then it's a trickle-up effect, as we talked about in previous episodes. So I think if there's a chance to be returned to a pro team in the new year, it's very, very likely at this point in time, but we'll get more into those details. But as far as the Senators go, you know what? Linus Ullmark I find is so interesting because we roasted this dude a couple months ago. He was terrible. He's literally putting up worse stats in the NHL than I had in 2 years in the Fed. And then all of a sudden we post that clip talking about it, and then he's like, you know what? Watch this, Trav. Hold my beer. 950, 970, 920, shutouts here, shutouts there. He's stopping everything. He's a brick wall. And then he gets injured. And now they can't find a goalie.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's worse, that or what's going on in New York. Man, I have never seen a team try to tank as quickly as possible as I have in the New York Rangers. My God, I mean, you get rid of Trouba, and it was like he was the linchpin of the whole thing, and the dominoes just started falling, and then you sign Shesterkin to the biggest contract ever, and then he goes and gets injured, and things just go from bad to worse all of a sudden.
Hey, more hockey content. It might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?